Hey guys. All right. Let's do a really quick read. All right, so there's definitely masculine energy coming through this. We've got two kings in the reverse position. There's been some control issues and maybe manipulation. You may be using manipulation. There's feelings. There's this underlying feeling of like being misunderstood, and so it's causing these reversals. And there's a lot of like frustrated feelings. So I think that there's this going to this place of like manipulation and anger, and you're mad at the lack of all of it. It's like too much is happening at once and no one is understanding. You do have the Three of Pentacles here representing that you are supported. There's this, we have 333 as well. There's this also like your plans have failed, or you're feeling like you're feeling like your plans are failed. There's this underlying feeling of like what you really want to do, you feel like you can't verbalize it, or like when you try to explain it, people don't understand, or they don't really want to support you or your vision. That's real life, okay? Okay. Yeah. Or what I will say is that then it will show you like what people's true motives are as far as if they actually want to support you or not. And although in those moments it is really painful and it's very aggravating, but then you have to like step aside and realize that it's not anybody else's job. Like, it's one of those things of like, if you have big dreams or like, you want to find that support, it can be very frustrating when you reach out to someone or people that you think that that you've known or you think you can trust. But then in the bigger picture, you realize it's like, that's because those people, that's meant to crumble, or that's meant to happen the way that it did, because they're not meant to continue with you. And there's probably reasons that you can't see as to why right now. And then there's also like reasons that we're meant to try to figure out a lot of things on our own. I think to realize that sometimes we get ahead of ourselves of like thinking we have to get all these things in order and figure all these things out. But really, this is kind of what I'm getting to from this, is that letting it go, letting some of these things go, and learning to trust, because if you have been in these king positions, you've had a lot of, especially King of Swords and King of Pentacles, especially King of Pentacles, you've had like a lot of responsibility. And so you're used to having to carry a lot. And so that also can be very aggravating when you're like, no one's trying to support me. No one's trying to be my teammate right now. And you're like, King of Pentacles is looking out, or like, a lot of kings are looking out for a lot of people. So you're not just looking, it's not about you usually, but, learning to let those burdens go and let the universe pick it up for you, or pick it up and show you a new way of doing something, or allow yourself to like attract those people. Law of attraction. I was going to say something about like the Empress, because the Empress is just like the representative to me of like that creative, such a strong creative force that she just attracts. She's just so like fruitful, but she's just a symbol. So it's like we all have that ability to be the magnet and attract the things that we need to us, but it does require trust and faith and patience. I think I really think, at least this just seems how it is for me, is being in gratitude. It's just one of those it's one of those things, because it's like, I've never tried. There's people who like do little tests to see what they can manifest, but I don't do that. I just notice that when I am like when I'm feeling grateful, it's like the universe always reflects something positive. It's like it always gives me another reason to be grateful, type of thing. It's like I'm not saying it's easy, but it does make your day better. There's like an energy of like, oh, it's sweet. It's like, I just want to focus on my work. I just want to be focused. Like, you're tired of distractions. And he's like, just please go away and leave me alone. And this is also like a note to try to stay focused on your work and not worry about all of the distractions. The way that the cards lined up, it's like the 333 are like all around this middle card. It's giving me this like feeling of like you're being closely watched. You're being closely looked after by like your guides, and the star on the bottom, she's just completely fulfilled on her own. She's at her own little party. Yeah, she's balanced. Okay, let's see if there's anything else from this. You don't feel like there's reason to celebrate. Okay, I don't mind too much time. Goodbye. Yeah, I'm thinking stay focused on your vision and try not to do what you need to do to get the hurt and the anger out about if you feel like unsupported. But especially, I think that's just how it goes. If you're someone who is a dreamer, you have like a vision. There's like, like me with starting this, it's like there was so much that I wouldn't have expected, but it's like sometimes, as much as it sucks, it's like those times of like loss do teach you a lot, and it teaches you like, are you going to keep getting back up and making this happen, or are you just going to drop the ball? So it's like, it's up to you, because you're the one really creating the vision. I think that's kind of the thing, is it's like, it's easy for us to forget that we're powerful. It's easy for us to forget, thank you, Spirit. It's easy for us to forget that we can create what we want, and that we can make it happen, but we just have to trust in the universe and the universe's timing. And that does get very hard. Like, yeah, like I don't have advice on that part, except to say that being balanced within yourself, it does help you to just kind of take things as they come. I'm trying to get more organized again and be more diligent about getting tasks done during the day, because I've gotten off course. But there's a strong feeling of like protection on this. So I think that your goal is just to stay focused on your work and try to let the universe handle the things that are too much for you, and don't worry about the people that aren't supporting you, because the right people are going to come in. And that may be what needs to happen right now, is that maybe there needs to be some towers to clear out the people, especially if you have a bigger vision than what the people around you want for you. They're not going to be able to see, they can't see that, and they don't want you to change, or they have their own motives about things. So that is a very strange thing. We just kind of think like, okay, like I have this vision and everybody around me is gonna like get on board, and it's like, no, that's not actually how it works, because that would be too easy, or too smooth, I guess. I don't know. Okay. I hope that helps. Stay focused.